forward, what happens to the food that we eat, and how does it provide us energy, it absorbs the nutrients from it, right? So today our topic is digestive system, and we are going to learn about the digestive system, right? So actually the journey starts from our mouth. Okay, when we talk about in our mouth we are having teeth, right? Okay, we are having our salivary glands. So the teeth first helps in chewing down the food, right, into the smaller pieces, because we take up a bite, right, it breaks it down, right? So if you can see it over here, right, how the mouth is chewing it down, the teeth is chewing it down, and then it is mixing up with our saliva. Okay, now in our mouth we are having some salivary glands that secretes saliva over. Okay, now the saliva mixes with the food to make it soft and slippery. Okay, next, once the food has been swallowed down and it reaches to our esophagus, this is our esophagus. Okay, so it transfers our food, that food bolus, okay, from our mouth to our stomach at the down, right, with the help of a movement called peristalsis. Okay, now this tube, as I said, is known as esophagus, right? And if I talk about a fun fact about esophagus, okay, do you know the muscles in the esophagus push the food down like this, like closed then open, closed then open, like that. Okay, even if you're upside down as well, it will still go down to the stomach. So once the food reaches to the stomach, okay, it is mixed with very strong acid. So this is a stomach work. Okay, it is mixed with very strong acid that you can see. It is pouring it down over here, right, and turn the food into a soupy mixture, and that soupy mixture is known as chyme. That is known as chyme. Okay, now once from the stomach the food moves into the small intestine. Now this is our small intestine, or you can say the inside ones. These ones are the small intestine. Okay, now although we call it as a small, but do you know these small intestines are very long, up to 20 feet. Yes, very long, up to 20 feet. Now this is where the most digestion happens. Okay, in these intestines now we are having tiny finger-like projections like this, and they contain some hair-like structures. These ones helps us the food to move forward, okay, and they also absorb the nutrients from it. Okay, and then sends into your blood, okay, to give you energy. And after that, whatsoever is the leftover, that goes to the large intestine, okay, which is smaller than the small intestine. Okay, now in the large intestine now we absorb water that turns and further, the rest of the solid part is a waste for us, okay, and the waste finally leaves our body, okay, through the rectum, and finally goodbye to the leftovers, right? And if I talk about a fun fact about it now, how sometimes the stomach grows, right? It grows because when it is left empty and the muscles are still in a movement, right? The acid production is still there, but we are not providing it any food, so that is why it grows, right? Second fun fact, right, it can take about almost, you can say, 24 to 72 hours. Okay, 72 hours for a food to complete its journey, starting from a mouth to the rectum. It will take this much long time. It is very long time, right? Okay, so that is why we always say eat lots of fruits, veggies and fiber, and drink plenty of water, okay, to keep your digestive system healthy. Okay, I hope now you have understand about the digestive system. Bye bye.